that. All right, we are live now. This is Indie Talk with Jesse and Jeryn, and we're doing a little pre-show before we bring on the APW World Champion Matthias. So just wanted to come on here, have shout or give some shout outs to some people, talk about some upcoming events, and go from there. So I'll give it over to Jesse.
All right, first thing we're going to talk about is Bullybrand. If you guys don't understand what Bullybrand is about, you can get a hold of me and Jeryn, and we will do our best to give you information on Bullybrand. And if you're interested in a adoption of an animal, we'll in the right direction by giving you Dustin a champion. So if you guys are interested in that pit bull, go to Bullybrand. There should be a picture of him on there. And if you guys haven't bought any merch from Bullybrand, please do. All proceeds go for homing of these pit bulls and other stuff. Some of you may know this on our blog there that we have Indie Talk shirts. You can also order them for $25, and proceeds from them shirts go to the same thing, homing of the pit bulls and whatever the dogs need, like dog food and toys. I'm assuming so anyways. Haven't really asked Dustin fully about that. But yeah, check Bullybrand out and they will give you all the information you need.
Yeah. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram. Facebook is Bullybrand Clothing Company.
Yep.
And Instagram is Bullybrand LLC. So
yep.
Yeah. And yeah, they do great work. I just I've seen him at so many shows. I just saw him over the weekend. Saw his he's got a little mascot now, Maxzilla, who is this massive bulldog. He's got I swear I think the bulldog got like deltoids and muscles and probably stronger than some of these wrestlers, but it is a huge muscle dog, official mascot for the Bullybrand. And yeah, and he's doing that, and yeah, Bullybrand does the proceeds, and they're also the sponsors of the Indie Talk shirt. You should go get that. So just got it on tonight, so there we go. On camera, so yeah.
Bullybrand,
so
one of those organizations that will, if you're having problems understanding what the pit bull breed is about, talk to Dustin because he knows a lot about the pit bull breed.
Yeah, he's got a lot of information, and he and his family are running the business. So and Dustin and the family members, they go to MAW, Steel Domain, Ironheart, and where else have they gone to? They've gone to a few other shows, but they pretty much go anywhere Rampage Santana does. So yeah, they're the official sponsors of Santana, JDX, Moses Mayhem, Paul Verk, and a number of other wrestlers as well. So yeah, and future wrestlers too, that probably be some more people he'll team up with. So yeah,
I think the newest one that he has now is Miss Kate. I think she's in the Bullybrand.
Yeah, that's right. So, NWA star Miss Kate, I believe, is fully a part of the Bullybrand now. So works for NWA, MAW, lot of other indie companies across the states. So really cool person, except she's not the nicest RJ, but it's all right.
Uh,
She
did
spit
you,
gum in RJ's hand over the weekend.
she did what?
She asked RJ Wilkins to go for a high five right before the match, and then she grabbed his hand, spit gum right in his hand, and
Oh,
RJ was just disgusted.
I was like,
Yeah,
held
yeah,
he gone for.
all part of the character, but I
Yeah,
think deep down it's a Kate's all right though. She's got to be all right if Bullybrand's teaming up with her. So
and
yeah, shout out
hopefully
to
we get her on the show sometime.
Mhm. Yeah, we should talk to her sometime. Talk to Dustin
Shout out
about it maybe.
Ms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, we wanted to give a shout out to Michael Pan, who
Mhm.
coincidentally has if you guys are tuning into Michael's show, he has Moses Mayhem tonight on his show, but I'm sure he'll pop onto our show and give us some grief.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he just he ended the show at 8, so he might appear in the comments. Moses already appeared in the Instagram already, so
Yeah, I made some comments tonight too, just to help him out. Figure he does it for us, so we can do it for him.
yeah, we had
Maybe
some questions for him since there weren't any questions. Just came up with well, one of the first stir up the Drago field had to do that, and then of course ask him who's better, Cena or The Rock, because it's always a big question.
maybe
Yeah.
have Michael talk to Pete tonight to straighten him out.
Yeah.
I got my back beat.
Oh man. Michael's got to get the APW interview the brawler or something.
Mm, yeah,
Or
I'll have to set Michael up with some of the APW guys.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, he was asking about a wrestler yesterday that was recently on the MAW card on Sunday. So hopefully he's able to get in contact with them. Won't give away the name yet because I'm sure it'll be a big announcement for him. But yeah,
Yeah,
speaking of Michael, he's tuning in. So he says, I'm just tuning in.
that's
Mhm.
he wants to come on and talk to Pete.
Uh,
He'll drive Pete nuts.
mhm. Yeah, I think so. You
Mike,
don't mess with the Pete King.
Michael,
Mhm.
if you're watching this right now, you want to come and do me a favor tonight?
Oh
I'll,
man,
I'll let him do it just so I can sit back and be like,
Pete needs to be taught a lesson with his new character change. He's been
yeah,
going as a late, so
he's not Pete King anymore. He's Peter Rabbit.
yeah. Yeah. Oh man, oh yeah, over the promote a little show that's going on that Matthias will be on as well over the weekend, but I'll have him talk about his spiel. But this weekend below zero wrestling, this one's for the vets. It's Saturday, September 17th, American Legion Post 21, Moorhead, Minnesota. Proceeds go to the Fargo Memorial Honor Guard. Our guest tonight, Matthias, is facing Mason Mayhem. So get his scoop on that and get just promote that event. Former WCW owner and Hall of Famer Eric Bischoff will be there signing autographs, getting pictures, and doing all that. So if you're in the area or want to take a road trip, go to Moorhead, Minnesota. American Legion Post 21. So lots of action on that.
Don't forget that Bischoff was former WWE GM at one time too.
Yeah, that's right. That's still one of the biggest like announcements that was ever made. I think like of course, everyone knows WCW versus WWE. Their owner comes to be general manager. Everyone was, definitely blown away, and he did have a good run, and faced Stone Cold Steve Austin at a Backlash. So he did some stuff, and
Way out. Because remember when Austin walked out for a period of time, then they brought him back at No Way Out.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, No Way Out. I think that was it. Yeah, 2004, I believe. So, yeah, or 2000. Yeah, it was somewhere around that period. So, yeah.
So before we bring Matthias on, we should announce that that due to something coming up, Bullet Bronson will not be able to appear tonight. We were going to have Bullet come on and talk with Matthias as well, but something came up for Bullet. So anyone that was hoping to see Bullet tonight, that will not happen.
Mhm. Yeah.
So without further ado, let's bring Matthias on.
All right, let's send them the old link and get Mr. Matthias on. He's been wanting to come on for months since we had Bullet Bronson on, and we finally get Matthias on. So
This should be interesting.
yeah, Matthias is an interesting dude. Oh yeah, we could talk about, he was just in Below Zero Wrestling Fergus Falls in a battle royal for the what is it, the Rumble on the River Championship. It's a little title that the little bar has there, or the little brewery. They have a brewery title there, and Matthias was a part of the Rumble, and he didn't win, unfortunately, but he did try his best. So
Who won it?
Rock Solid Ross for the second year in a row.
Wasn't Stone in that one too?
Not this year. No, he was last year. Stonehenge was in a match with Bullet Bronson and also Arlen. So 2-on-1.
I saw some pictures from it. He choke slammed Bullet Bronson to his partner.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. All right, looks like Matthias has entered the waiting room. Are you ready?
Just give me 1 minute.
Jesse doesn't want to feel the wrath of Matthias yet. And if anybody's joining in, we got Matthias coming on right now, and we'll get on him.
All right, let's bring him on.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Or are you Bullet Bronson? The older Bullet.
This mask smells like loser. I need to get this off.
Oh man.
Much better. Much better.
There you go. It was quite the surprise with the mask there. So, but yeah, let's do a little. Oh, there you go. Oh man, but yeah, let's do a little reintroduction. So, this is Indie Talk with Jesse and Jeryn, featuring the APW World Champion and North Dakota's #1 heel, and also the EWI Champion Matthias. So that's who we got.
Let's get this corrected here, Mr. Jeryn. You guys are watching the podcast featuring the man from every woman's greatest dream and every man's worst nightmare, North Dakota's #1 heel, the current reigning, defending, undisputed EWI Diamond and APW World Heavyweight Champion, Matthias.
Oh, there you go. That was a better.
That was a
Thank you for that. So, yeah, we got guys. We got Matthias on, as he said. He's got a couple titles, and he's quite the star as a late, and of course he's got one of the belts right there. He's got the bullet bronze.
No. If we're gonna do this right,
Oh, he's got both belts. There we go.
let's have both babies on the show with me tonight.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, look at those. Double champion right there, Matthias. We could probably call Matthias 2 belts right there. So,
And if you didn't notice last week's show, I stole a fan's title. So he called me Matthias 3 belts.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, you stole somebody's universal title, didn't you?
I deserved it.
I mean, yeah, you do deserve it. I can't go wrong with that. So, yeah. Yeah, let's go with the beginner question. Talk about how you got into originally watching wrestling.
Well, I can always go off as the originals. When I was a young boy, I did this and I did that. Well, when I was about 12 years old, maybe a little older, I was watching the adult channels back on my television when they had that stuff on TV at 2:00 in the morning. And I saw on my television screen at 7:00 on the USA channel, WWE Monday Night Raw. With all 3 capital letters of Raw. And you're thinking to yourself, what could this be? Is this a new show I get to watch? Well, clicked on and saw 2 of the greatest rivals ever step in the middle of the ring with each other. And then the next week, wouldn't you figure, was the live sex celebration between Edge and Lita. I was hooked.
Of course you were. Oh man, what a way to get started into watching wrestling. None other than the sex celebration, huh?
Yeah, it kind of sprung me, and being the hottest #1 heel currently to date in pro wrestling, just like Edge was back in the day, it really got me going, really got me thinking, and decided, what, I'm going to be just like that guy, and I'm going to wear a championship around my waist one day, and look, I'm covered in gold.
There you go. So you would say Edge is a big inspiration for your career?
Well, when I walk out to that arena, nobody has a dry eye. Everyone's giving me either the finger or saying F you, Matthias, or you suck, or whatever. And Edge got the exact same reaction. Everybody loved to date that guy, even though he was clearly talented than everybody else that stepped in that ring. And it's just the same here. Talented and better than any guy that wants to step in my path, and everybody just despises me. And it's okay. I love the hate.
There you go. Yeah. Jesse?
So let's talk about wrestling gone wild. You're gonna be facing Dirty Ernie. What is your thoughts on that?
Well, let me get this started, okay? So after I crushed, easily defeated, and dominated that little pest whose mask I currently still have, Bullet Bronson, after I crushed him in the middle of that ring and I let everybody know just what I can do, that old, smelly, lumberjack looking guy decided to get in the middle of the ring during the intermission and call me out, calling me a liar, calling me a bum for beating him up, calling me a cheater, even though I pinned him in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3, with one of my boot prints in his face. And then he called me into the ring, and he used that nasty, smelly, wrinkly, disgusting scalp to hit me in the head after challenging me one-on-one. And I guess, you know, if I gotta beat up an old guy, break his hip, do whatever, I guess I will. I guess I will. And even Tom tried to stop it, but since he's the commissioner, I guess I have no choice. So I'm going to take the old dog out like old Yeller in the back of the shed, and I'm going to end his career. I guess that's what's got to happen.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely well said there. Oh, we're getting a lot of comments already. I don't know how you'll feel about this comment, but Dick Yerke says, hottest air out someone's ass. A big word from Dick.
How to what out of someone's ass?
The hottest air.
The hottest air out of someone's ass. Well, you know what? If that were, I mean, hot, fine. He's just jealous because I'm the man from his woman's dreams, and he's not the one currently holding the title belts. He's living his own fantasy through me. It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay. The hate, like I said, hate's always welcome. It just proves to me that I'm better than you, and you know it.
There you go. Yeah. What do we? We got Daredevil Derek Fury in the comments from the summit. He says, I'll cut you down real quick, boy.
Did that little Tootsie Roll decide to try to cut down the great white shark? I'm sorry, buddy. That's not how that's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Did he see what I did to Bullet Bronson? Bullet Bronson is barely, they're about the same size. So, I mean, Daredevil, you were the EWI Epic Champion for a while. And who did you lose it to? A female. You lost it to Desi Dorada. And now, as you can see, I'm holding the diamond title. You want to try to cut me down, at least do it with weapons. I'll put this on the line against you. Just got to challenge me. Unless your partner, Mr. Clean, has something else to say about that.
Oh, there you go. Matthias versus the Summit, or at least Derek Fury. That could be something. Jesse. Oh, did Jesse freeze?
Did he freeze?
He's
just in awe of who his guest is.
So
Because I finally get.
Oh man.
I'm here.
There you go. Yeah. Matthias thought you were starstruck that we had him on the show right now, so you were frozen.
Well, clearly, you finally get one of the best indie wrestlers there is out there. You finally decided to reach out and put me on the show. I guess I'll accept it. A little more exposure is worth it.
Yeah, I reached out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our booker Jeff reached out to you, so we're definitely glad to have you on the show. And yeah, Jesse just taken back a little bit that we got Matthias here, so now he's got the glasses off. So, all right, Jesse, you got a question?
Yeah. So Matthias, what was going through your mind when you decided to attack Bullet Bronson as he was leaving?
Well, you know, as I mentioned Edge in the very beginning of the show, What was one of his nicknames? Do you guys remember?
The Rated R Super.
What was the other one?
Oh,
The Ultimate Opportunist.
yeah, that's right.
So,
Right.
as opportunity presented itself, I decided to not only take his credibility down by pinning him in the middle of the ring in front of everybody and embarrassing him to the point, may I say, he had to be carried out of the ring to the back. I decided, you know what? Let's take something a little more personal. So, as Edge, and I'll get more to the opportunist thing when I talk about my baby here. So, when Bullet was walking to the car, opportunity said, Matthias, it's your time. You need to not only beat him down, but you need to take something a little more personal. And currently his wife was out doing something else. So I decided I'll take his identity. So I beat him down. I took his mask, which I still have. Still kind of stinks, but I'll take care of that later. And now I got something he can never get back.
His identity. He does have. He just came out with some new gear now. He's been sporting that over an appearance and a match for Below Zero Wrestling now. So, but the original Bronson might be over now. But we'll see. We'll see what he does with that.
Oh no, Bronson. Yeah. I took the old Bronson. It's just another version for me to kill. May take a little time, but it'll happen.
Yeah. Speaking of Bronson, I guess contrary to what we thought was gonna happen, but I guess Bullet Bronson is here. He's in the comments right now. He says Matthias doesn't have a big enough brain to have thoughts. Oh.
What? Huh? A big enough? Oh my God. See, may I just remind you guys, everyone claims that I have an ego, yet that kid, that little pest, gets one victory somewhere and he gets a bigger ego than even me. And I'm number one. I'm a double champion. Yet he wants to run his mouth? Please. He looks like a chihuahua with more bark than bite. I got a tiny brain. Have you seen the size of his head? Have you seen the size of his body? There's 8-year-olds bigger than him. Come on.
Yeah. And I believe some of your words, you called him a Rey Mysterio lookalike or something, isn't that right?
Yeah, like this kid is trying to resemble Rey Mysterio off of Wishlist. And every time I got to fight him, it's like I have to bring my child to work, except I get to beat him down without any consequences. No child abuse or anything, unless they were to mistake him for a child, which, I mean, can you blame them?
Yeah.
Just another.
And I believe you guys had an altercation at when some event in Fargo. Below Zero Wrestling was there. Matthias and Nick Stokey were presenting the company, and you got upset that you weren't up on the stage. What are your thoughts on that?
Nah, you see, I wasn't up there on stage. That Nick Stokey, that big bearded loser, decided, because so let me get this straight. I went on one of his shows and I decided to offer him a pair of Matthias shades because when you wear them, you look important, you feel important, and I mean, it'll take like the women, like if you go to a bar and you put these on, it'll make the 2s go to 6s in a blink of an eye. But he decided to represent Below Zero Wrestling and bring the child wrestler Bullet Bronson on stage. So I happened to hear that I'm going to be there. So I decided to make my presence known. And I beat down Bullet Bronson. And Nick decided to distract me and try to stop me from hurting him any further, which I could have if I wanted to. And then Bullet Bronson hits me with a low blow. And Nick Stokey grabs a chair. A promoter for a wrestling promotion put his hands on me and hit me with a chair. And not even a regular chair, a lawn chair. Seriously, who does that? The disrespect below zero has shown me is just disgusting. Because as you guys both know, that looking at these around my shoulders, they're just trying to prevent me from getting that BZW title. They've been preventing it for so long that now I guess I just gotta lay my own rules down and just take it like I did this puppy.
Yeah. Jesse?
So what plans do you have for Bullet Bronson next when you guys meet?
Well. Bullet Bronson claims, mind you, that I took his identity, this ugly smelling thing. Get out of here. I took that from him and he wants it back. So he wants to have one more match. And apparently he wants to have it at APW Blizzard Bash 2. And not only does he want to put his mask on the line, but he demands that I put my APW World Championship on the line. Come on. That ain't happening. But I do hear that Greg Hertz, the so-called commissioner of that promotion, is going to accept the challenge, which I'll just deny, as I normally do, because I deserve this championship, and I deserve a way better opponent, because I'd feel bad to not only retain this gold, but have to expose him to the world like the bearded little pest that he is. So if he does come around me again and I decided to take advantage a little early, well, you may just see Bullet Bronson's face faster than that. Guess we'll see.
I guess so. And the feud of you and Bullet Bronson, it's span out through a couple different companies now. It's gone through Time Bomb, Below Zero, and Wrestling Gone Wild. So definitely a heated feud that we got here. If anybody doesn't know, which yeah, I think you should know by now, because Matthias double belts right here. He's got it all, and he and Bullet Bronson will have to settle it one more time.
And I guess I'll tell you the little story about how I won this private baby. So I go to my first ever APW show, invited by Mr. Pete King. And I was challenged by the commissioner, Greg Hertz. But I got first put in a Rumble match versus everybody on the roster, which I won, because of course. Then I went out and beat Greg Hertz in less than 3 minutes just to prove a point. He wanted to challenge me, call me all these things. Well, one punch and he was out for the count. And then I decided again to reenact the ultimate opportunist idea. And I took the APW United States Championship and I knocked out the champion, Furious Shane Foster. And not only did I take this belt from him, like Edge did to Cena at New Year's Revolution, I retired him. After I took this from him, he decided to retire. So as John Cena wanted his belt back to take it from Edge and failed, he just gave.
Okay. Even bigger statement there now that he's retired now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew that even if he wanted to challenge me for this, it wasn't going to go his way. So what's the point? What's the point to try and step up to North Dakota's #1 heel, the man from every woman's greatest dream and every man's worst nightmare? What's the point? Because it always ends up the same.
Yeah, definitely. Let me find that again. So this weekend you got another task, Below Zero Wrestling. That this one's for the vets. You're going up against Mason Mayhem. Do you have any info on who he is and your plans for that match?
Well, first off, what you're missing out on is I'm making my debut for Strikeforce Pro Wrestling tomorrow and Friday. I take on Bobby Brennan, and apparently, from what I've heard, I take on Mason Mayhem Friday the 16th. So, after I beat both of them, mind you, and get 2 strings in Minot, North Dakota, I'm going to come back to Moorhead, where I will reface the Mean Marine, Mason Mayhem. And apparently, we faced once before, and he cheated by using the metal core of the turnbuckle against me, bloodied me, put me down, and I passed out. Not gonna lie, I passed out from blood loss, but this time things will be different. And from what I hear, he's not the only one on my hit list, because our little special guest, Eric Bischoff, whoever that is going to come to our show. And he didn't like what I did at the WrestleVersary Rumble to his little buddies, the Legion Riders. So apparently he's got an X on my back as well. So I guess we'll see what happens. I guess I can beat up an old man and a Marine at the same day. It's okay. I'll do that.
Oh man, Matthias has got beef with Eric Bischoff. Thought I'd never hear that sentence right there.
Neither did I, until he decided to not like what I did. And apparently he's coming for me. So if I got to beat an old man, I guess I'll beat him up, then I'll beat Dirty Ernie up.
Oh man, yeah. And thanks for reminding us. I'll promote that here. So Strikeforce Pro Wrestling Thursday, September 15th, as well as Friday, September 16th. Blue Rider Bar in Minot, North Dakota. Bell 7 p.m. Tickets, adults $15, kids $10. So yeah, that's right. And Jack Ledger, Bobby Brennan, Mason Mayhem, Bullet Bronson, and Matthias will be on there. So yeah.
And I know the Matthias guy, but whoever else, you probably don't know him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Some of them look familiar, but I don't know. Matthias seems to stand out a little bit more.
Like you're thinking. You're finally realizing.
Yeah. We might be a Matthias, be on the Matthias train now, huh? Right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Wrestling Gone Wild in the Instagram comments. He says, "Hello, what's up? WGW soon. Hi." So Wrestling Gone Wild in the comments.
Whoever that is.
Whoever that is. Yeah. Jesse. Oh, Jesse keeps freezing. Jesse.
So do we, I think, I hear a rumor about you, Matthias, that Pete King has taken up to being your investor. Is there any truth to that?
Well, you see, when somebody who gives another person the proper respect to get them into the spot they deserve, they invest in you. Pete King believes in Matthias. Pete King wants Matthias as his champion. And Pete King will do whatever it takes to keep Matthias as his champion.
That's right. Yeah.
And Greg Hertz is so jealous that his champ beat him in less than 3 minutes. I guess Pete finally realized just the real talent standing in front of him. Because apparently Nick Stokey can't, Shad from Puffamania can't, and nobody else can. Nobody sees the real talent that Matthias is. But when you do, he gets the gold.
That's right.
And they
yeah. And speaking of Pete, he wanted to pop on the show. I mean, to definitely promote the investment. So I think we should bring on a little Pete King right here. He's in the waiting room. So without further ado, we got Pete King, APW owner. All right, he's
Here we go.
The screen's appearing, connecting the audio, sporting the green shirt. He says, hold on a second. He had some
Pete needs an
tech issues last time we had him on. Uh-oh.
Pete needs an indicator.
He needs an investment in Zoom.
got the money for it.
Yeah, you got to make him some more money so he can fix Zoom.
It ain't going to be a problem. Again, the true talent that I am, the true champion that I am, everybody's going to want a piece of me. Everybody wants to see what a true champion looks like.
That's right. All right. He'll be here in a second, I guess, still connecting. Or I guess since the comment just appeared of Mr. Michael Pam, Michael just had a show tonight with Moses Mayhem, and he says it's up on his YouTube channel. So fans, go check that out on YouTube.
Thanks, Michael.
Excuse me. What is somebody else promoting their stuff during my show?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Ultimate disrespect.
Michael, you feel
Hey, Pete.
guys feels disrespected, and we got Pete finally. He's sideways. There he.
Okay, here we
There.
go. At least my phone won't freeze up like Jesse's.
Michael, you should never did.
So guys, we got Pete King here, APW owner, and Matthias is his investor right now and holding his championship, the APW title, as Matthias zooms in right there. So
It's looking title there, Matthias.
It's looking mighty pretty, isn't she?
Yeah,
there
nice
you
and
go.
shiny. You'll have to clean that up after you take care of Bullet Bronson.
I'll have to shine her up nice and good.
There you go.
And that's why I wear glasses. My gold is too shiny and my future's too bright for all of you. So, gotta wear sunglasses.
There you go. So, Pete, what made you decide to invest in Matthias?
You really have to ask that question seriously. Really?
I mean, we got to
I mean,
hear.
Matthias already told you. Why are you asking me for?
I mean, we got to hear your thoughts on it. The
Well, I
owner
mean,
aspect.
I mean, he's every woman's dream. That's right there. Just look at that. I mean,
Mhm.
and then of course, I mean, his physical ability to get in the ring and just be a performer and do what he wants. And that's what I'm looking for in APW. Someone that'll take charge and take care of things, especially for me.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. And before I get lost in the comments right here,
Oh,
Allie
that's
DeWitt,
right.
Allie DeWitt says, "Get yourself a Matthias merch. Go do that, guys."
Yeah, because apparently one of my nicknames is Matthias. I mean, I know I got a great ass, especially in my tights. That's why I'm part of every woman's dream. But yeah, I guess people wanted to call me that, so I took advantage. So yeah, we got
You
koozies, we got
gotta
shirts,
you gotta copyright that now.
Matthias. Sure
Yep.
do.
Gotta get some money off of it. Can't give it out for free.
Mhm. Yeah, there you go. Jesse.
So Pete, what is the long-term plans for you and Matthias?
Well, as long as he holds on to the gold, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
If he holds the gold, it's all good and daisies and all that stuff. So
Before we started the show, we got a comment from a fan saying you were Pete, you were kind of turning into a Vince McMahon wannabe. What are your thoughts on that? Not my words, someone else's words.
Well, at least they're comparing genius.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
and the genius made a whole hell of a lot of money. And Matthias is the one to give me that dream, to make me that money.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah. Boy Bronson says, better not pull no screw job crap on EP. Ooh.
Screw job.
Well, that really doesn't deserve a comment.
Okay.
We just skip whenever Bullet decides to run his mouth, please. I mean, you guys did during his little show when I wanted to talk. So why are you announcing every time Bullet Bronson wants to yip? Why?
Well, we got some of your
He
comments
wanted
in
to
there.
come on.
I think they play favorites.
Yeah, it's clear because they put. Wait. Let me get this straight, Jesse and whoever you are. You put Bullet Bronson on how many times on your show? How many times have you had Bullet Bronson on your show?
And how many championships?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've had Bullet on twice, but we were trying to promote the match with you, trying to get your name out there.
But did you put me on camera? Did you talk about every single time I commented? I don't think so. As a matter of fact, you let that pest, that little cockroach, down talk me every time I tried to input my opinion. But I guess I'll give into his little comment. Screw job. When was the last time a screw job ever happened? And when was the last time I screwed somebody over? Recently, everything I've done is clean. I say bad things, but I back them up. I pinned Greg Hurts in less than 3 minutes. I beat 10 people in a Rumble match to get a shot at this. And then I knocked out Shane Foster in 10 seconds and won this. Oh, and may I
And they put him
remember,
on the show.
I went, yeah, and I retired. Then I go to WGW and I beat Bullet Bronson in 5 minutes. Of course, he got one lucky little win at Time Bomb after he rolled me up and put all of his 100-pound weight on me, whatever. I was disoriented anyway. I got screwed, but it's okay. It was a fluke.
I think the sun was in your eyes.
Yeah, the sun was in my eyes. I didn't have my shades on, you know. So I just got blinded and I got rolled up, fluke win. And then he decided to get a big ego and challenge me again, where I destroyed him. And now Bullet Bronson thinks he deserves a shot at my championship. Please. You're not even worth spit shining my boots.
Oh man, strong words there.
And if you decide to come at me and you want to put your identity on the line, let this be living proof of what I can do.
Oh man, there you go. Jesse.
So Pete, do you plan?
What?
So Pete, do you plan on adding anybody else to your roster of people?
Your what?
Do you plan on adding anybody else to your group?
I only need one guy. That's all I need.
Got him.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody. There's nobody that can stack up to Matthias.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
I only need one guy. That's Matthias. So
I mean, he's got the summit. He's got all those people just floating around the promotion. Or I'm standing on top of pyramid. And what the champ says goes. And that's just what it is.
and I'm here to back it up.
Okay, there you go. Oh, the summit just
You gotta have better questions than this, Jesse. I mean, you've had how long to get better questions than this? I mean, come on. I didn't come on here for mediocre journalists crap. Come on.
You need an Indie Talk shirt, Pete.
I'll wipe
you'll
my
feel
ass.
better.
You guys need a Matthias shirt. All right.
They don't even go to my shows.
No. Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, we watch your shows virtually. I mean, COVID has just messed up so many things. I blame COVID for that.
COVID has been done for a while now, Jeryn. Don't blame COVID.
Well,
I
mean,
won this in front of a crowd.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Transformer virus right now, so I don't know, man. We're working on it.
Where were you last weekend? Where were you last weekend? At a BZW show where you took a picture.
He was. I saw the picture, and so photos don't lie.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Talk about playing favorites again.
Yeah.
Who are we playing?
He's a good company, and Nick Stokey's putting on good matches. He put Matthias in the Rumble to be the Rumble in the River Championship, but I mean it didn't work out. But Matthias tried.
For what? So what, for a toy trophy?
No, okay, so this championship is a big rock with a strap on it.
It's a cool title.
And let me just quickly talk about this little stupid rumble I got put in. So, again, I got put in the main event, which I deserve, but I got put in the ring in a rumble match against a bunch of students, and a bunch of younglings, but the one to stand up was Rock Solid Ross. And I have a little word for RSR because he ripped Matthias's hoodie. That costed me $45. And I demand recompense for that. And if I don't get what I want, I've already threatened Nick to do what I need to do to get my way. I guess if I've got to take RSR out to the parking lot or just attack him from behind wherever. Oh, wait, that's right. He's not getting booked, unlike me. Is he going to be at the next show? No. Is he going to be in Wapaton? No. The only time I ever see him is Fergus Falls. And why is that? Because he doesn't stack up to me. And the jealousy flows through, so he has to just get his hands on me and rip my clothes off, which is odd that a guy like him wants to take my clothes off. But I mean, to each his own, Ross. But I guess if I ever see you back in the ring, we'll see how it goes.
There you go. Circling back on some comments, Joseph Flying By says, where were you trained at, or who were you trained by?
I trained myself for the first few years. I guess I have to give somebody credit. I was trained out of Mandan, North Dakota by Mercer Sage King Sage, who I currently hold the diamond title for.
Oh, there you go.
No,
Yeah.
see, Jesse, that was a better question than what you've been asking.
And it had to come from like that wanted to come.
Oh man. Jesse, you want to redeem yourself with another question?
Make it good.
Make it good. So, Pete, what if Matthias happens to lose the title? Then what?
Did he ask that question?
Wow.
Did Mr. Clean's uncle really ask that question?
Hey, it's possible.
No.
Not saying that you're gonna lose it, but what if?
There's no what
50-50.
if. He'll never lose it. Like I've mentioned before, there is no one that can stack up to Matthias. There's a reason why he's my investment. There's a reason why I looked long and hard to find somebody of his caliber. I wouldn't have picked him, if I knew he wasn't the man. So,
Fair enough.
see what I have
Yeah,
to deal with there, Matthias, on occasion? I mean, just
On occasion,
yeah.
I am no Bullet Bronson. I am no Shane Foster. I am no Rock Solid Ross. When I become champion and I get to the top, I stay there.
There you go. Sue Whitrocks on
Jeryn, I
Facebook.
see you going
Oh,
on your mind.
Sue Whitrock on Facebook says, "Tune it down, buddy. These guys have more fans than you." Ooh,
Shut up, Mom. Okay, so let me get this. Okay, so no. Okay, so this old lady, right?
They had to get your mom on here.
No, she is not my. We call her Mama because she kinda is a fan of mine. But I went to WGW where I destroyed Bullet Bronson again, mind you. And wait. Mom, isn't it past your curfew at the nursing home? Why are you online right now?
Mm.
But if you guys would go online and see my YouTube match against Bullet Bronson at WGW, this old lady stuck her cane out and hit me right where it counts, saying I'm no woman's dream. And I shut her up pretty quick. And then just get this, guys. She asked to come hang out with the man from every woman's dream. She asked to come hang out in my room. Who?
Your room.
Thank you. I hang out with Maria's, with Alexa Bliss. I hang out with Maurice, Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson. Hang out with wrinkly old bats.
Oh man.
She could go hang out with Dirty Ernie after I put him in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's probably where they both live, is in a nursing home.
Oh, big words there from Matthias. Joseph flying by says, would Matthias ever battle against Tank Bryson?
Why? Okay. Why is this whole thing becoming a thing? Because Bullet Bronson, after I took his identity, all of a sudden this Joseph guy just assumes that Tank Bryson, some random starter with red hair, is going to help Bullet Bronson against me. I don't get where he's getting this, but I guess he's into the kind of stuff I can do with barbed wire and thumbtacks and stuff. So, I mean, if it were to come down to it, and he were to get in my way, and he were to step on my toes, I guess it could work. I guess I'll just have to take care of him personally when it comes down to it.
You gotta make sure you go for the ribs.
Go for the ribs, exactly.
Sweep the leg.
I can play the freaking xylophone on those things.
Yeah.
What other one of my haters has a comment?
Oh, I got a question.
Lucky for me, I don't have any haters. Not yet, anyways.
You don't have any hater questions? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, so Matthias, they first saw you I think almost 1 year ago now for the Below Zero Fergus Falls show last October, and you faced Rampage Santana. Is there any beef there with Santana?
You know, Rampage Santana and we have this weird love-hate relationship because we both know we're successful, even though I'm better. I'm bigger. I'm better. He may have a little more athleticism to himself, but he puts himself in the worst situations at the worst times. So I decided to take advantage. And I faced him in Fergus Falls. And if you were to have paid attention, I injured my knee during that match within the first 30 seconds after I went over the top rope. I tore my MPFL ligament in my right knee, and I still continued to wrestle for 15 minutes. And he got one lucky move on to finish me off, but now that I'm starting to heal and we see each other a little more often, you know, maybe
and you're winning gold.
And now that I'm holding gold, maybe the feud will re-kick against the the Hitman.
Yeah. The Hitman,
Not the true
ATK.
Hitman.
Oh, and he is the I guess if you take the S and H in front of it, you'll know what I think about him. Quoted by the great Stone Cold Steve Austin. But what I hear is Rampage Santana is the WGW champion. Well, I just so happen to be the APW World Heavyweight Champion. So if our feud were to kick up a notch, I guess we'll go champion versus champion.
Oh, there you go.
Other than that, Rampage and I have not seen each other. We have not talked. We have parted ways. We have no beef yet. But if he were again to step in my way and step in my path, I'll deal with him personally when it comes to it.
Okay. Yeah. How did you originally get started with the EWI?
Well, as I already said, the promoter saw the talent in front of him. But it was odd. We were in video production class in college, and my teacher, Dusty, was talking about professional wrestling, where I, again, was a big fan, and so was Mercer, who was in the class. And he saw my size. He saw my talent. He saw what I could do and said, you know what? Want to come train with me? You want to be one of my wrestlers? I said, absolutely. And the second I hit those ropes, the second I took that bump, there was no turning back. And now look at me.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, see, that was a good question, Jesse. You gotta learn from the kid.
Oh yeah, he's working on it.
Ribbing me now.
You make it easy.
This coming from.
It's not like we're taking dumps in your bag there, Jesse. Just work a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Matthias.
Are you on board with Matthias, Jesse?
I think I could be on board with him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
I think you can sit in the back in the caboose.
Listen to you, but
Yeah.
what about you, Jeryn? Can you board with him?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe seeing a few more shows with him on, maybe I'll become a Matthias or a fully Matthias guy.
You don't even need to take that long, Jeryn. I mean,
be immediate.
Really? Here I give you compliments, and you go and throw that away and disrespect Matthias. I mean, come on.
I mean, I said I'm getting there. I gotta see more work.
There's no such thing as getting there. You show up and you get finished. That's what it is. You jump on the train the second you see me. And if you don't, I don't need you.
Oh, a second. Oh, okay.
And if you decide to jump on the train, you can go shovel coal until you earn your spot.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, Apex Academy Wrestler says Matthias needs to stay out of my women's dreams. Oh no.
Oh, it's too late.
This guy? Who is this person?
Apex.
Who's that?
He's the tall wrestler. He got some black face paint, black jeans, and a black tank top. He was at the Fergus Falls in the Battle Royal.
He was the bald guy, huh? The bald satanic dude?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy, but grow up, get some muscle, add a little of attractiveness. Actually, you know what you need to do? Get some Miracle Grow, right? Get some Miracle Grow, put it on the top of your head, pour some water on it. Maybe you'll get a little hair, get a comb over just like me, put on some sunglasses, some Matthias shades, if you will, and maybe, just maybe, your woman will finally start dreaming about you instead of the man you could be.
Jesse, take notes.
I like my head.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
A likely story.
Be nice, Matthias. Come on now.
Jesse's Jesse's the man from his wife's dreams.
And more like a
Hasn't
nightmare.
met me yet.
Oh man.
She hasn't met me yet.
He probably tosses them turns all night long.
Oh man.
Pete, what about your wife?
Oh,
Look at me.
he's attractive. To his wife.
He
Or from his
married me
wife.
for my cooking.
You don't have to worry about your wife going
Yeah, he-
hang out with Matthias.
Oh,
no.
Again, I go for the listens here. Come on. I could be from anybody's dreams. It's just who I go after is the most important part.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But also, Apex, if I may include you again, just learn how to win and not get eliminated first. Then maybe you'll figure out how to be a part of the dream again as well.
Oh, okay. Apex, take notes.
And what's with the paint? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to do a Deadpool look? Like
maybe he's doing a Finn Balor.
What?
A Finn Balor wannabe.
Well, I mean, that can be, but it's like, it's just lines.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bald head, lines on his face, and then all black gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he's trying
And
to sound these.
after all that, and then doing all the get up, he got eliminated first.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I'm still, I guess, in his woman's dreams.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man. Oh, the summit says, now I know you're not talking about bald people. Oh,
Joe shouldn't
some
really.
are both bald. Joe.
I already called
Yeah.
Joe McLean, and I know Daredevil always wears that do-rag. So I mean, either someone's getting up in age, or Mr. Clean is about to come out of retirement.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of
We've got-
got that.
Uncle in Jesse. We've got a younger Mr. Clean in Mr. Joe of the Summit, and Demetrius. I mean, Daredevil, Derek Fury. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah. Oh
I don't think
man.
we even want to go there.
No, I wouldn't want to go there either, I guess.
Mhm.
They do have some cool gear, though.
Oh man.
I will admit, those masks were pretty cool when they came out this weekend.
Mhm.
I give them credit for that. They
Yeah.
did look kind of cool until they got beat. But anyway,
Mhm.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, those masks were pretty cool. It's cool that they both had. It's an interesting kind of look, and they took on Jameson McGregor and his tag team partner, and it was a pretty close match when I was watching it. So did pretty well over the weekend. First time meeting the summit in person too. So yeah, it's finally meeting Pete's
Another-
guys now. So
About damn time. And you
Yeah.
have to do that over there.
yeah, you have to do it in North Dakota and Minnesota, but you can't go to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You
Well,
got
at least
something
it's not all.
cheese and beer.
Yeah. Yeah. At least
God.
it's not all when they come to them.
Spotted cow. Spotted cow.
Spotted cow.
That is the most delicious beer there is.
Oh, beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what did you?
Oh yeah, and speaking of the summit, they gotta finally get their hands on Ghetto Gear Solid at Blizzard Bash 2.
Mm.
Why are we promoting a low tag team compared to the champion here? We're talking to a champion.
Hey, I gotta hype up Ghetto Gear Solid.
This
So
is my
they're my
show.
boys.
This is my show. This is the champ's show. The one time I get on and we're promoting everybody else.
You're making Matthias now. Way to go.
I gotta give him some more money.
Yeah, more money. What else? I guess we could do a little name association. So I'll give you a name of a wrestler and see what your original thoughts are when you first met him. So
What are we in therapy?
well, I'm just giving you a chance to roast all these wrestlers.
Dr. Jeryn.
Well,
Dr. Jeryn, PhD, and nothing.
Dr. Britt Indie Talk right here.
Just
Bring
keep
it
getting
on.
worse.
what do we
Just
got?
get-
But yeah, first we got Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor. Kung Fu Matthias wannabe. Fear the Beard. That was Daniel Bryan back in WWE.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yes.
He comes out with he has a shirt that looks exactly like Daniel Bryan's beard, says Fear the Beard, has a black belt on, trained by Pat Tanaka, but thinks he's all hyped now. Thinks he's tough, but I haven't faced him yet. So can't say much about him.
Okay. I guess we can go into that too. Pat Tanaka.
We don't want to go down that path.
I don't want to go that. All right.
What do you want to know? Pat Tanaka?
Yeah, what do you think about him?
Well, considering the fact that he was a decent wrestler back in the day, he comes around now and he opens up this training school where he brings in Levi Lanigan. He brings out Jake Taylor, the Daniel Bryan Kung Fu Matthias wannabe. He brought out AJ Odinson, who then changed his name to AJ Olsen so he could look like a lumberjack, like a Dirty Ernie small boy wannabe. And then he introduced us to, oh God, the worst one of all, Bullet Bronson. Those four.
Yeah.
And the biggest thorn was the littlest guy. Go figure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess Pat Tanaka is he's an okay dude. Talked to him twice. He wanted me to come out and teach the kids some things, but I had better things to do. So I said, nah, unless you're paying me the big bucks compared to what Pete's paying me, then we'll talk.
Oh, okay. There you go. Actually, before we continue to name association, there was someone from the comments, Mr. Michael Pam. He had some thoughts and some comments to say to you. So let's bring him on for a second and see. He said it was an urgent matter. So
Why?
see what he thinks about you.
Why are we bringing on more people?
Aren't we enough?
Are we enough?
Oh, you're good enough. Mike, you'll love Michael. He's a good buddy.
He really wanted to meet Matthias.
If these guys are playing favorites again, they just wanted to throw whoever they want on.
Mike Pam.
Yeah.
He's got a typical first and last name.
Yeah. Oh man, that's who he is.
Let's bring him.
Should we bring him on?
Let's
I
bring
don't,
it.
I don't,
Do what you gotta do.
got an urgent matter. I don't know. He hasn't met you in person, so I will meet virtually and I don't know. Michael's unpredictable. We'll see what he wants for a second.
Jesse's trying to talk, but nothing's coming out of his mouth. So go figure.
Keeps interrupting
Got
I want-
Michael Pan
Michael Pam.
trying to connect to audio here.
Not connected. He's having the same issues you are, Pete. Oh man.
And yet I couldn't be enough during my own show. Okay.
Well, it's not an extra. He just had something to say to you quick. If his audio works. Are you there, Michael?
Yeah, I'm there. Finally.
Hey, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. I heard you had something to say to Matthias quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I got something to say to Matthias. I don't know who you are, but you sound very arrogant.
Oh,
Love that laugh.
oh man.
Did he just call me arrogant?
Yeah, I called you arrogant.
Arrogant. All right. I don't think I need to put you back in your place, but I will
Yes,
just.
you kind of did, which you did, by the way. Now I'm going to put you in your place with your two fake tiles right there. I bet you got them by cheating, huh?
Oh.
Jen,
Thank
You know,
Fast, I couldn't understand him. What did you say?
I said, I bet you won those two titles by cheating, huh?
Cheating.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. Let me have my little time here because I need some respect here and some silence. Let's just say this beautiful title was won in a tournament against 5 other superstars with way more talent you'll probably ever have.
Yeah.
And then I pulled an edge out of the WWE and I knocked out and retired the former APW champion to win this.
Oh my God.
These are not fakely won. These were not won by cheating.
Yeah.
These were won by talent and talent alone.
Oh,
And you want to sit here and you want to call me arrogant?
yes.
Please. Just another hater who knows Matthias has more talent in one nostril than you have in your entire body.
And what's up with that fake ass haircut? Excuse my language. You got a haircut? Yeah.
My
What's
mother
up with
cuts
that?
my hair. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you disrespected me, so I'm gonna disrespect you. Huh?
Don't disrespect his mother, though.
See, it's just he's almost like Bullet Bronson. The insults bounce off me like ping pong balls because the jealousy just enthralls the person that wants to talk to me. Because again, they know that they could be me if they tried, maybe.
Wearing the sunglasses like that and a haircut like that? Who wants to be like you? Really?
Apparently every wrestler ever because they keep wanting to fight.
Oh my God. I would never want to be you. Oh my God.
Who is this guy?
I don't even know him. Another one of Jeryn and Jesse's little buddies' favorites.
Hey, Pete, that's Michael Pam. I think he has a couple of questions for you, too. Go ahead, Michael. Ask Pete some questions.
I got something to say to him, too, while he's talking. Well, I'm Michael Pam. I'm an interviewer. I have my own YouTube called Michael's Wrestling Channel. I had it for about almost 10 years. And I go to wrestling shows giving all the heel wrestlers a hard time. And I got an opportunity to chop a lot of wrestlers that you can think of. I chopped somebody so freaking hard that I made her chest hurt for like 2 weeks. Can I go on? And I just got done interviewing a wrestler, so I am on fire tonight.
Wait, is he done? Is he done?
I am done.
I hope so.
God.
That's who Michael.
I thought he was asking me questions, but he just kept rambling on.
There was no
Yeah.
question.
Did you want to know who I
There
am?
was no questions.
I'm telling you who I am.
We didn't ask who you were. We
I
asked.
don't think I asked, but
Oh my God.
Well,
You,
Matthias was confused. I thought you needed some clarification.
yeah. I had to come
Because
on here. to
you don't
prove a
care.
point.
I
I
don't
care.
care.
I care.
Go get him,
That's
Michael.
one person.
I care. I do care. I don't care about you. I don't care about your boyfriend. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Then why did you jump in on our program?
Because I feel like it.
He don't care, but yet he cares enough to join in.
That's
Uh-huh.
right.
And
That's
do
right.
a cheap plug about his shows.
Oh my God. Now you want to talk bad about my shows. Let's talk bad about your boyfriend, huh? Yeah, I heard that Jeryn told me that you two were holding hands before this tonight. Mm-hmm.
I
mhm.
said.
Jeryn tells me everything.
Hear me say
Should
that?
have focused on this right here.
Jeryn, you better pull the reins on your boy there, Jeryn.
Yeah.
You better pull the reins on your boy.
Oh my God. I can go on. I can go on.
Please don't.
Hey, Jerry's the one that invited me on here tonight, just so I can
Talk
so
about
keep you in your
oh, man.
place.
Even more disrespect to a double champion to invite.
We had some urgent questions for you.
No, he just said, "Oh, my name's Michael Pam, and I have this show," and that's it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You can go more. You been? Oh my God! Whew.
Oh man.
Man,
Well,
I
yeah.
got something in store for you when you come to Minnesota, pal.
Minnesotas, there's 2 Minnesotas.
Yeah.
Minutes. Oh man.
Oh my God!
God, why?
I got
I hope
something
there's not
in
2 of
store
them.
for you.
Oh, what's that?
Michael, are you going to challenge Matthias for the title?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes.
Yes.
There we go. We got it here
Oh
first.
my God! Yes.
Mm.
He disrespected me, disrespected you guys, he disrespected my soul. He's making fun of him, making fun of me. He has his boyfriend on here just to rub it in. So yeah, I'm gonna take
Okay,
this.
okay. So let me get this straight. Let me get this little straight here, Urkel. You come on my show, the one I'm featured on, with finally the respect I deserve. You
Blah,
come on
blah,
here
blah,
and you disrespect me by interfering in my
blah,
program.
blah, blah,
Say these two
blah,
titles were
blah,
fake,
blah.
but yet you want to fight me for one of them?
You're all talk. You're all talk. I don't want to challenge you. Are you kidding me?
You
With
just said yes to when
the glasses
Uncle said
like
so.
that?
I
Really?
you on that. He did say he wanted to fight you.
He did.
Please.
Oh,
I wanna
so you
fight.
put your foot in your mouth there, Michael.
Oh my God. I don't know why you're here, you know.
His foot got put in his mouth just like I put his woman's leg behind her head.
Oh my God. First of all, I'm single.
He's
Thank
got a
you very
woman?
much. And secondly, you
There's a-
don't know me that well, so please.
Mhm.
Please. Yes, please.
I think there's a reason.
Oh my God. I think you're gonna lose those titles to a good wrestler.
Okay.
Maybe Rampage
Who would that be?
we'll take both your titles.
Oh, we got we're bringing Rampage up in here. Okay, so we got a Rampage. Oh, speaking of Rampage, the Roman Reigns look-alike or typical copycat. We're bringing him back in here. I guess we got another fanboy of his. Whatever.
That's right. I'm a fan of Rampage Santana. He's already the APW TV champion. He has no problem taking your titles away.
Michael,
But
that's not a heavyweight world title. That's just a TV title. That's plastic. That don't mean nothing.
That's like the 27 title compared to the WWE Championship.
Mhm.
I heard that was fake.
So is that TV
What is
title that Rampage is.
All Out Pro Wrestling Champion. Do you see a TV here? Do you see a cruiserweight? Do you see an intercontinental? No.
Oh my God.
That is not cheap plastic either. That's all metal. That's all gold. Right there.
Mhm.
And
That's
you're
what Jeryn told me. That's what Jeryn told me.
Oh man.
See
I'm
what she
stirring
started,
up the
Jeryn?
pot.
Yeah, Jeryn. Look at you, great.
Oh, man. But yeah, Michael, yeah, we'll have to see if Matthias comes to Minnesota, then you can talk to him in person.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready for him. I have
Okay.
to talk to him in person because oh my God, I got something in store for him.
You tell your
And
promoter
Yeah,
to
there-
put it down. I'll be there.
you ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like
Yeah.
it. So I hope you're ready.
So I've been ready.
Oh,
You
man.
know, I have talked, like I was saying tonight on my show, that I have the best chops in the wrestling business. You don't want none of my chops because once
Pork
I
chop?
chop you, your chest will be hurting for 2 weeks. And then I want you to come back on this show and tell me, oh, you can't mess with me anymore.
Mhm.
Is he done?
Oh man.
No,
Is he
I'm
done?
not done. Of course I'm done.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, before we let you go,
Mike,
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
What did
Why
you
do you
think
have
of
a question
the
for him?
fight?
Jesse, why do you have a question for him?
Well,
This is not his show.
what did you think about the Minnesota Vikings beating the Green Bay Packers?
Oh
Now we're
my
on
God.
freaking
I'm
football.
glad you said that. The Minnesota Vikings just dominate the Green Bay Packers. And let me tell you something. Riley Jackson was so damn pissed about his favorite team losing because the Vikings, we just dominated them.
Let me ask you, how many championships do the Packers have, and how many do the Vikings have?
Oh my God. Here we go again. Probably too many to count.
Exactly.
Exactly.
One game don't make nothing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Let's
You
see
know,
what happens when the Vikings
oh
come
my
to
God. The
Lambeau at the end of the
Vikings
year.
gonna-
Excuse me, this is my show. Hello, still here.
Oh, shut up. Shut
Michael,
up.
we're gonna get back to Matthias. Well,
Get this guy off.
Okay. All right. They wanted me off. So, Jeryn, I'll talk to you later. And you
I'll
two,
talk to you later.
if you're ever in Minnesota, oh my God, I got something in store for the both of them. Ain't
Can't
gonna
wait.
like it, Jeryn. So let me get off here before I say something I might regret later.
You've already said enough.
Oh,
All right, I'll talk, Jesse, Jeryn. I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
All right, have a good night, Michael.
Yeah, you too.
yeah, Michael.
All right.
Oh man.
You know.
You seriously, Jeryn?
Oh, I thought it was
Wow.
one question. I didn't know it was like a whole slew of questions.
My And now he's having problem getting off my show. Get off my show.
Oh, shut up. I'm learning here.
He's learning.
Thank God. Can we get back to me, please?
Sure.
We'll
Yeah,
get back to you.
Get back to the whole reason why we're on here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete first. All right. Yeah, I thought it was
Hello, Michael.
Pete's freezing right now.
Who
it?
is? What?
Oh, he's-
Oh,
You're-
there it is.
I ain't gone nowhere.
All right, let's get back to Matthias with the name association. So talked about Santana, Taylor, Tanaka, and then you also threw in Lanigan, Bronson, but let's go with Austin Arrow.
Austin Arrow. What can I say about him? Nothing. He is a guy who wrestles, who has not seen as much success as me, but loves to put his boot in my mouth for some reason.
Mhm. Yeah. Jack Ledger, the BZW champion.
Ah, gee. The guy who wishes he could be by holding the title I could have right now. Please.
Should have.
Yeah. So, speaking of Mr. Ledger, he got put in a ladder match for the initial shot at the BZW championship, which he luckily won against Nelson Nitro. Why did they put a female by the name of Sarah in that title match when they knew they had a bigger and better guy? Because they knew I was going to win the title. But anyway, lucky win. He luckily defended his title against, I think it was Gino Rivera. And then Nick Nelson once, and now Nick Nelson's got another shot at this championship. He's like a Bullet Bronson to me. Just a little pest who is lucky enough to hold on to a title just long enough for me to take it from him.
Mhm. And then one more name for the name association, Ken Anderson.
Ken Anderson. You mean Mr. Kennedy?
Or yeah, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Anderson, Kamikaze Ken, all those names.
The guy that holds his microphone and says his name multiple times, but then loses his Money in the Bank contract.
Yeah, that's true. To Edge too.
Yeah, again, Edge took the ultimate opportunity, won the Money in the Bank. But he was good back in the day, kind of. He was a mid-carder. Then went on to TNA and got with one of the best groups there, Aces and Eights. And now he runs a school. So good for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he lost to Brandon Nitro last Saturday. Go figure.
That was very surprising right there. But it was definitely close, but Brandon Nitro definitely had Anderson's number that night. All right. Jesse.
Just have one more question for both you and Pete. Have you guys ever thought about maybe challenging MAW champion Paul Burt for a title versus title?
I've reached out to Paul, and unfortunately, scheduling conflicts are in order because he's too busy with MAW. Go figure. Too good for us, I guess. So, but even if he did face Matthias, still no competition.
Like I said before, smaller than me, weaker than me. But I heard he's kind of big in MAW, but that's all I ever hear of him. Where do you see me? BZW, APW, EWI, AWF, GLCW, WGW. I'm everywhere. So if he wants to step into one of my territories, maybe even one where I'm champion, he wants to challenge North Dakota's #1 heel, champion versus champion, I may accept it.
Okay. Yeah. And then you want to run down the shows you're going to be appearing on one more time?
Well, North Dakota's #1 heel will be featured tomorrow, Thursday the 15th and Friday the 16th at Strike Force Pro Wrestling in Minot, North Dakota. Then the 17th, I'll be featuring in BZW. Then October 23rd, again, will be BZW. I got 2 shows in November, one for BZW and another for EWI. I think GLCW in November as well. And then December, I ain't got much going on. And then next year will be APW December 17th. Or I should have mentioned that, where I defend my title. And then wherever the future holds.
We can't forget that in December you do have you'll be at Blizzard Bash 2.
That's exactly what I just said. December 17th, APW. I'm defending my title. Supposedly, whatever Greg has up its sleeve.
Oh man. All right, definitely well said. But yeah, thank you, Matthias, for being on the show. Finally, after months of anticipation, having you as well as your the owner of APW, Pete King, and yeah, definitely awesome. I know we had some interferences in here, but tried to make it all about you. It is all about you, the double champ, Matthias.
Well, finally the recognition. Thanks.
I just have a question for you, Jeryn. Are you in a bathroom?
No, I'm am I in
It sounds pretty
I
pretty echoey in there, like you're in a bathroom.
no, I'm in a study room right now at the good old college. Yeah, it is kind of echoey in here, isn't it? You got the white toilet right there. No, but no, yeah, I'm in a study room. It's a little echoey in here.
Does any other haters have any comments or things to say?
I don't think so.
Has it been pretty quiet, or are you just ignoring them?
Well, no, I think that looks right about that. I think the fans have finally realized that Matthias is the champ, and I think they stopped with the hater comments.
Well, they finally realized who the real talent is and decided to finally shut their mouths. Thank God.
Thank you. Yep. Jesse, final thoughts for Matthias, or final words for Matthias?
Well, Matthias, me and Jeryn wish you the best of luck this weekend in your matches, and hope you get a good turnout for them. And we would like to have you back on with no interruptions.
Well, I would definitely like to have no interruptions next time.
We will get it.
Keep your friend Michael at bay, and he needs a. It's all about Matthias. I mean, you should have known this from the start.
Yeah, I know Michael wanted to add some of his questions to get some closure on what he wanted to say to Matthias, but I know Michael.
He just wanted to bore me to sleep with his words and his laugh.
Oh, got interesting.
Well, he did put you to sleep a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, thank you guys again, and
Yeah.
fans, thank you for joining in. And we
It's
will.
your pleasure.
It was your pleasure.
It was my pleasure. It was definitely our pleasure to have the double champ on, and yeah, can't wait for the weekend of Below Zero Wrestling, and hope Strike Force goes well. And December APW, I know you'll be doing pretty good with the APW championships. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
we'll have to do this again so we can kind of run down that show at a future date.
Mhm. Yeah, we can
Maybe
definitely.
maybe I can try to get my partner,
Don't know.
the commissioner, on here and put him down.
Oh yeah. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I thought
See,
the
see if
commissioner.
yeah, man, pretty Greg Hurts. He's far from pretty.
So he can
Ain't that
just
right,
talk
Matthias?
to him.
Mhm. All right. Yeah, we don't want to. Matthias doesn't want to hear about Greg Hurts. We'll end it on a good note. Matthias, double champ, and be a believer in Matthias, guys.
Well, before we go, I got one more thing to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
listen up.
Well, I suppose finally, after getting the recognition I deserve after all those stupid interruptions, it was your pleasure having me on your show. And when all these little guests that look at your show today and are looking at me while they're women and dreaming about me tonight, they'll know exactly why.
Mm-hmm. Definitely well said. All right, fans, we will be signing off.
Yeah.
Almost there.